from the day that we moved in here, a series of misfortune back to back just keep happening. Okay, it ranges from husband having a strange spasm that need him to have to be admitted to hospital in the middle of the night in an emergency, and also my cat. My cat was the one that suffered the most because he came to us pretty healthy, and then series of mishap, one after another, so bad that he almost died. But all this aside, the worst one was it happens to me. I have these voices in the head that would instigate me to do things.
I really don't feel good right now.
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
So there was this argument that I remember that there was this day that we were sitting at the dining table. Me and my husband were just having a simple breakfast chit-chat, which it wasn't on anything serious at all. And it escalated into a heated argument. So heated that there's this voice that all of a sudden there was just from very background in my head, very soft, that it says, stab him. Then I can't hear what it's saying. Then it's like, then it repeats itself, stab him. Then it becomes louder, then it becomes, stab him, you need to stab him. I'm like, what is happening? And why do I have this kind of thoughts? Like, what is telling me to do? Like, I have to stab him? What? And then I'm like, oh, I reel back and I snap at myself, like, no, what is going on? So that was the first time that I heard that. Then in several of the other incidents, the one that was really quite scary was I was in the kitchen using the knife to chop up and making a meal. So as you are holding a knife, you usually will have it pinned down onto the board and you're cutting something, right? Then my husband just walked in randomly and then he was just asking, oh yeah, so what are we going to have for dinner, huh? I was like, oh, okay, deep in thoughts, cutting stuff. Then I turned around and I said, huh? Then my husband sort of like, babes, put the knife down, what are you doing? Put the knife down. Then I'm like, what? Why are you asking me to put the knife down? I'm cutting stuff, what? Then I look at my hand. I use right hand, I'm a right-hander to cut food, alright? And it turns out that when I was holding it, the knife, instead of pointing downward, it was reverted upward into a knife stabbing motion. I had it like that. And then he was looking at me, what are you doing? Put the knife down. You don't need to get so upset. Put the knife down, we are only chatting. I said, I'm not. Then I got a shock of my life, like, this is what I'm holding my knife, I put it down, like, no, I'm not doing this. I know that something is trying to control me. I know that I don't do this normally. There's no reason why I need to do that to cut a vegetable. And I don't need to do anything to my husband because it was just him asking a question. Really odd. And then of course, there were a few times that we had heated arguments. That was so bad that something just snapped and I went like a half blackout. I went into hysterics and I was lying on the floor. Yeah. And just crying and not responding. Although in my mind I know what is happening, I can see what is happening, but my eyes are kind of like half closed. And then I noticed that time when all these things happened, it was in the 1 over year that I have not been regular with my prayers. My husband that night, he called my mom in an emergency. My mom is a very strict follower with her Buddhist prayers and all that. So when she came here, she held my hand and called me, Eileen, what happened to you? Like, you know. And the moment she held my hand, I could feel this warm static charge that pulsate through my hand and into my body. And then immediately I feel that energy of that negative energy is sort of like dissipated. And I opened my eyes and I looked at my mom and just keep crying. I just cry and cry and cry. I said, Mom, I don't know what happened to me. I just, you know, yeah. So I was in hysterics. And that is where I realized that if your energy is not strong enough, there is something in the environment that will try their chances to, you know, come into you or influence you to do something. For my husband, it's very obvious because I do feel that there is a certain attachment that he has to this house, that he ever did say in one of our conversations that if he can, for the rest of his life, he will want to live and die here. I said, how is that possible? Like, you know.
And it's not even local. There's no attachment for him to this place or this land.
No, this is not even. Yeah, he's not even born and bred here.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, something about this house, you have not. I mean, you know him from some time back.
Yes.
It's just that, in your words, when you told me just now, was he coming to this house, he was a different person.
Yes, there's that energy that sort of sucked him. You can feel that. There's an energy that it's not just him. For me too.
Yeah.
Because there is this part that I have this, now coming to realize it, right? I feel that I willingly trap myself in this house. Like it's a living jail. And I willingly, happily be inside here all the time, 24/7.
Because at some parts where you're talking, I felt, it felt like something was trying to get in. Yeah, something was trying to get in and I had to fight it off. So I don't know whether you noticed I was fidgeting a lot. Fidgeting more than usual.
Yeah.
Because
I jumping up and down your seat actually.
Yes, because I keep feeling like people are crowding around me and I have to, you know, like move. My neck is uncomfortable. And at the point of time when you talk, obviously my goosebump is still on. So this tells me that it's around. I can't see them. It's sundown. It's 6 o'clock right now. It's going to be Maghrib already.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they are listening into you, telling their story. And I felt like they go, oh, fresh meat.
You know, Eugene, right? I wanted to tell you that you are actually a sensitive. You are.
My ex-girlfriends will tell you that I'm the most insensitive man they've met. But
no, it's just that sensitive as in you are attuned to
the spirit world.
Yes, part of you is already in there. One part, but I don't know how to tell you that. But I can sense that energy. Okay, you want more stories about this house? There is.
Okay.
Okay, my husband again. All right. Okay, you know how this house is separated into 2 floors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm in the back room, in my studio, or outside doing work, when my husband is here, he shout for me or talk to me, I can't hear. Or if I was saying anything over there, he can't hear because it's so far distance, right? So there's this day he was watching TV here. So I was out there in the garden, all right, out the house, but I went out the back room. So he was sitting here, and then he told me that he heard laughter. He heard somebody go. Then he started shouting, babes, babes, at the top of his voice. Then I'm in front there, at the corner there, I didn't hear him until I walked back in here. Then I said, what the hell are you shouting for? You know, like, what's going on? He said, were you in the house? I said, no, I'm outside. I'm in the garden. I'm pruning the plants. What? Were you laughing? No. What is so funny about pruning plants? I told him, the neighbors are not talking to me. So that was his incident. For me, my incident was again the same thing. I was sitting here in the living room on the sofa here. My husband worked from home. He's upstairs locked in the room doing conference call. So I'm here alone with my 2 cats. Then I'm sitting here, then just reading my book, and then I could feel my hand was actually on the sofa like that. My book is here, so I'm just reading it like that, right? Then my hand is like that. As I was reading halfway, I felt something brush, like touch me like that. Then I'm like, hey, husband? I looked there, no, husband is not there. And then I shouted for him, Andre, where are you? Then he was very angry, like, what? I'm doing conference call, what? Oh, nothing. Oh. Then,
Oh, nothing.
Oh. Then I realized that, I have a visitor. But the visitor, after molest my hand, that walk off already. So I have to show you this place.
Okay.
When the first time that I moved in, I had the worst feeling that I just keep having very bad vibe or about. Okay, let me show you.
Are we going there now?
No, just at the window.
Okay.
There. You will be able to see. Did you see that little outhouse over there?
Yeah.
Okay. The first time when I moved here, right, because it's a triangle like that, right, you see it as an angle like that.
Yeah.
On the left hand side here, at the topmost, I could feel an entity there. But I couldn't see what's inside. I don't know what is inside. I tried to gather information on what is inside. Is that a storeroom? Is that what?
So you've not investigated that place yet?
No, but I got the information from the estate manager that say this is like a garden shed that is defunct, that they don't use it anymore. Last time in all the terrace house, they have an outhouse behind that's for the servants' quarter.
Okay.
And this one is actually like a consolidated garden shed where they can put all the tools, or it's actually a toilet that they can use. But now it's defunct. They don't even go in there anymore. For the beginning of the first few months leading up to half a year when I moved in here, the energy was so strong and so negative that the moment I just stand here and I look at it, I had the hair all standing up like the light all just come out. Okay, this lamp, alright, you can see it has a light switch. Alright?
Yeah.
You hear that? Okay, it clicks. So in order for any connectivity of power to it, it's actually like a open and closed circuit. Is very direct.
Yeah.
Right? So that when you turn it on, you really need to have some effort to then twist, then you will turn on. Okay, to turn off is the same thing.
Yeah.
So okay, now the story about this one. It happens when my grand aunt passed away. Okay, on that day that this thing happened was 3 days after her passing. Okay, that day at about 11 o'clock in the morning, it was bright daylight. So I called my mom and I asked her. My mom actually called me. She said, "Hey, your grand aunt passed away." Then I said, in our conversation, I asked her, okay, so do we need to go and pay our respect, because there will be a wake that we need to attend somewhat, right? And because of that, now it's still the DOSCON thingy, we can't have too many people attending. So we have not fully lifted the restrictions yet. So can we visit or not? So just as I was saying that, and I was sitting on the sofa with the phone in my hand, And then I was looking in that direction because in the daytime, that light is turned off. I don't turn on that light. Well, I mean, of course, morning time when you need to turn on the light, right? So, and I was talking to my mom. I say, I don't know whether I can go or not because too many people. Then all of a sudden, the light turned on.
Click.
There was no click. There was no click
No
sound.
click.
No click sound.
Okay.
And it turned on and it went on to the brightest, and then after that it flicker, then it slowly dim down, and it disappeared. And you know how bright it can be, right?
Yes.
Very, very bright. Yeah. So then I was thinking, hey. So immediately I got out from my chair and go there, and then I went to press the button, and it was definitely in a closed position.
Yeah.
And I tried to rationalize it, I was thinking in my head, no, maybe short circuit, maybe short circuit, I don't know. But it cannot be what, the way that is, the mechanism, I know a bit because I used to be a very technical person. So it cannot be because it's an open closed circuit board. Yeah.
So when it's in the off click mode, it's not even touching. There will be absolutely no way electricity can jump from a broken point to another broken point to continue the circuit, right?
Correct. And because we are not living in a high static environment, and that day no aircon is on, the windows are all fully open,
no
thunderstorm, nothing. Okay, everything is turned off except for the ceiling fan. Yeah. So how did that happen?
So you reckon that was your dead aunt?
I think that was my dead aunt. Because the moment that I say, okay, I think we will need to pay respect to her, it just, within that 3 seconds.
I really don't feel good. I'm getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.